Okay, Bug, so here's the speaker. So obviously the only power plug is right there for the thing. And there's no more batteries in this. So this box is never battery powered, okay? And part of the reason for that is that the lithium ion cells kind of bit the dust. So no biggie. But when you power it in, when you power it on, and you plug it in like that. So the switch will be to the right, and you'll see that blue light come on, and it flashes a little bit. And when you see it at first, it'll flash a bunch because essentially it's waiting to be paired with Bluetooth. This button right here is the Bluetooth pairing button. If you ever have issues, if it doesn't pair automatically to your phone, just press that and it'll initiate a Bluetooth query or initiation out to the air, and your phone will go, oh, hi, I see. And I'll give you the Bluetooth code here in a minute. But the first thing I'm going to teach it to do is just do the line in, and it'll do a line in from anything. Right now I'm going to do it from my laptop, but if you have like a streaming handheld device or something like that has a headphone output or a line output, or your laptop itself, you can do that. So you just put it in there. Hold on, let me get this. There we go. Come on. Okay. Let me go over here and I'll press play, and then come on, hold on just a second here. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I'm playing Porcupine Tree right now. So on this, okay, this is the volume knob here. I always leave all the knobs in the upright position here, okay? Because nominally that's how it works, okay? Now you can turn it all the way down, or you can crank it up. Now, I've set this up to get the maximum volume out of this box. This is the reason why I nominally set the volume here, okay? Because this box is putting out a lot of sound, a lot of music, and I've pushed it kind of right to the edge of what these little speakers inside here will do, okay? And then, so while you have the volume knob here, this knob, the second knob, is the treble, and it's pretty subtle, but I've equalized this to be pretty good. And then this is the bass knob to turn up and down the bass. Okay, but again, leaving them in the middle. And this knob is essentially nothing. Okay, it's just there. So again, volume, treble, bass, nothing. Okay, now like see I can overload the box if I turn the bass up too much, because the little subwoofer's only this big. But so again, leave them about in the middle here, okay? And that's really about the best thing that you can do, okay? So now I'm going to put this on pause, and then I'm going to show you how to pair the device. Okay, so I don't have screenshot capabilities on doing video editing, so this is going to be a little bit verbose here. So when you look on the Bluetooth to pair this device, it says DAKAB, D-A-K-A-B. That's the code that pops up. And when you turn this thing on, like my phone already knows about this device. So when you turn this thing on like this, you'll see the blue light come on. and then you see it sort of blip blip like that flash, that just means this phone grabbed onto it. And so you can essentially go into any player and play music from the phone that it grabbed onto. It's pretty easy. It's just like any other Bluetooth speaker. It's not that big of a deal. But again, just watch out because I've squeezed as much volume as I can get out of this thing, and sometimes it overloads. You can hear when it overloads. You just need to turn it down a little bit. And that's about all. And then when you want to plug in your turntable, okay, where did I put that? Hold on just a second. We've got this little adapter, okay? So on your turntable, it's got two RCA plugs, right? And you put those onto the Gazinda there, okay, on the RCA, and then you just plug the little plug into the line in, and that should be your phono input. And then depending on the output level of the phono, you just use the volume knob to adjust that so that it doesn't overload or it gives you the loudness that you want. But that's basically it in a nutshell. Again, there's no batteries in this thing, so this thing plays only with AC power and the AC adapter that's supplied with it, okay? All right, that's it. Love you.